Hey there, and welcome to this brand new explainer. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating objective breakdown of a digital product package called the AI Niche Sniper PLR. Right now, we are seeing an absolute avalanche of AI-based products flooding the digital marketplace, which makes it incredibly tricky to separate genuine, actionable strategy from just pure hype. That makes today's deep dive super timely if you're trying to navigate this space. We aren't just going to read you the vendor's sales pitch today. Oh no. We are taking their boldest claims and stacking them right up against the hard data we've pulled from a detailed affiliate review. We're talking complete funnel breakdowns, hidden continuity costs, and the specific fine print that you absolutely need to know about before you even think about grabbing your wallet. Here is our roadmap for today. First up, the niche research problem. 2, inside AI niche sniper. 3, decoding the PLR license. 4, funnels and hidden costs. 5, the fine print reality. And finally, DIY versus buying PLR. All right, let's jump straight into section 1, the niche research problem. Stop playing niche roulette. So the creator of this product points out a massive issue. Most beginners actually fail before they even launch their very first site. They fall victim to what's called the ghost town tragedy. It's a pretty harsh reality where up to 95% of new niche sites are basically dead on arrival. Why does this happen so often? Well, because people tend to pick broad, oversaturated topics. Think general fitness, weight loss, or personal finance, and they completely rely on manual guesswork. When you do that, you're effectively walking onto a digital battlefield armed with a butter knife. You're going up against giant corporate media companies with massive editorial budgets and untouchable SEO authority. Just imagine the pure frustration of grinding for 4 whole weeks, doing keyword research, writing articles, and building a site, only to realize you literally never had a chance of ranking in the first place. This manual grind totally drains your energy and kills your momentum before you see a single dime. The proposed fix for this agonizing process? Pinpointing what they call profit pockets. Instead of fighting for those broad, hyper-competitive niches, the entire goal is to find these underserved, super-specific micro-niches. Think of these as tiny corners of the internet where real people have serious, immediate buyer intent. But the big corporate competitors haven't even bothered to show up because the search volume looks way too small for them. And here's the thing, buyer intent functions totally differently in a micro-niche. These folks aren't just casually browsing for general info. They have a highly specific problem and their credit card is already sitting on the desk. They want a hyper-targeted solution. If you're the only one speaking directly to that exact subsegment, you win the sale, and you don't even need a massive marketing budget to do it. Moving right along to section 2, Inside AI Niche Sniper, a 7-day AI-powered framework. So how exactly do you find these elusive profit pockets without spending a month chained to a confusing spreadsheet? Well, the core product here comes from a vendor named Jason Oickle, a guy who runs PLR Dealer and actually has a verifiable history in this space going back to at least 2017. His solution is a 42-page, 8,300-word digital blueprint. Now, the pitch isn't just about handing you a list of generic copy-and-paste prompts for ChatGPT or Claude. The promise is fundamentally different. It's about teaching you how to systematically prime and treat the AI like a high-level market research analyst. That requires a ton of context and strict constraints, which is exactly why an 8,300-word blueprint is needed just to teach the prompting methodology. The ultimate goal is to take weeks of manual validation and compress it into a streamlined 48-hour process. The workflow itself is the real centerpiece here, and it's meticulously broken down into 6 core steps. Step 1 starts with a zone of genius filter. This is crucial because it forces you to logically match market demand with your actual personal skills and interests, ensuring you don't just burn out 3 weeks into the project. Step 2 involves building an AI research persona. You're giving the AI a highly specific role and background so its outputs aren't just generic fluff. Step 3 is super fascinating. Deep layer pain point mapping. This is where you instruct the AI to simulate private, anonymous forum discussions to uncover the raw, emotional struggles of your audience that they wouldn't dare share publicly. Next up is step 4, the affiliate reality check, which is a mandatory pause to verify that people in this micro-niche actually spend real money on coaching or digital products. Step 5 takes all that targeted data and instantly generates a comprehensive 12-week content calendar so you know exactly what to publish and when. Finally, Step 6 outlines a 3-tier monetization sequence, showing you how to properly structure your low, medium, and high-ticket offers. It's a beautifully logical flow from raw ideation straight to recurring cash flow. Now, to help you actually speed up the execution of that detailed 7-day workflow, the package also throws in some pretty comprehensive bonuses. Most notably, you get a 30-point research validation checklist. This is framed as a literal insurance policy designed to force you to confirm specific profitability metrics before you waste a single second writing content. On top of that, there's a 24-point content authority checklist. Establishing authority quickly is the absolute lifeblood of a micro-niche site. This checklist breaks down exactly what trust signals, formatting requirements, and outbound links you'll need to establish credible expert status for both your readers and search engines within your first 90 days. Okay, let's head into Section 3, Decoding the PLR license, what you can and cannot do. Now that we've got a handle on the deep strategy being sold, let's pivot to the legal reality. Private label rights can be incredibly confusing, so we need to look at exactly what you can and cannot do with this package. The affiliate review we analyzed highlighted that the licensing terms are explicitly itemized. You are permitted to sell the ebook exactly as is, you can edit and rebrand it with your own name, or you can bundle it up with other paid products to boost their value. However, you are strictly prohibited from just giving it away for free to build an email list, and this is the big one, you cannot sell or give away the private label rights or master resell rights. For anyone new to those terms, master resell rights would normally allow your customers to legally turn around and sell the product to their own customers. This specific package explicitly forbids that entirely. This builds into a critical restriction you must be totally aware of. You cannot pass PLR or master resell rights to your own buyers. In the industry, this is known as a strict single-tier PLR license, not a pass-through license. So if your overarching goal was to buy this asset and then sell the resell rights to your audience so they could build a business selling it too, well, you legally cannot do that with this product. It completely changes the monetization strategy for anyone looking to build a PLR resale business, limiting you solely to end-user retail sales. Let's shift gears to Section 4. Funnels and hidden costs. Expectation versus reality. Understanding the license is one thing, but knowing what you'll actually end up paying is another story entirely. We are going to compare the expectations set on the sales page with the live data we pulled straight from the WarriorPlus affiliate dashboard. The front-end price they heavily advertise is an incredibly low $9.97 for the core ebook and the checklists. Now, let's pull back the curtain for a second. If there are any affiliate marketers watching this, the back-end data shows a massive 75% launch commission boost on this front-end offer. It's a great behind-the-scenes incentive to promote it, but keep in mind that boost expires on August 8, 2026, after which it quietly drops back to the standard 50%. The pricing data brilliantly maps out the exact sales funnel you'll be methodically walked through the moment after you hand over that initial $10. Let's break this down carefully. The upsells start immediately. There's a $7 order bump pre-selected at checkout for unrestricted PLR and graphics. Then we hit the one-time offers, or OTOs. OTO 1 is a pack of 16 PLR lead magnets on a dime sale, which means the price automatically ticks up by a few cents every time someone buys, creating massive urgency. Then there's OTO 2, which we will look closer at in just a second. Finally, OTO 3 is another dime sale offering 24 more PLR lead magnets for $17.95. Just let that sink in. You came for a $10 book and bam, you're immediately presented with 4 distinct upsell decisions. But I really want to draw your attention specifically to OTO 2 in this funnel. The affiliate review exposed a crucial, easily missed detail right here. OTO 2, which they call the PLR Dealer Elite Membership, is not just a standard one-time purchase like the others. It is aggressively priced as a $2.99 trial period that automatically converts into a $17 per month recurring subscription charge. Yep, this is a genuine continuity offer embedded right in the middle of the funnel. It is absolutely vital that you are fully aware of this recurring billing reality before you get caught up in the momentum of the checkout process and blindly click upgrade. Now let's look at Section 5, the fine print reality. Read before you purchase. Because what's plastered in giant letters on a sales page doesn't always match the legal terms and conditions, we need to look closer. When you scroll to the checkout section of the sales page, you're going to see an array of familiar, comforting icons. MasterCard, Visa, secure checkout lock icons, and a big, shiny gold 100% satisfaction guarantee badge. The psychological effect of these badges is absolutely undeniable. They are specifically designed to make you feel completely safe, to intentionally lower your natural buying resistance, and to make you assume you are fully protected if the product doesn't meet your expectations. But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom and read the tiny fine print, which are source explicitly flagged, the story changes completely. The vendor's terms state, in no uncertain terms, all sales are final. There's no refund offered on this PLR package. You'll receive everything stated on this page, so be sure to read carefully before you purchase. Wow. There is absolutely zero safety net here. If you buy this product, jump into the material, and decide the AI prompts just aren't for you, your money is gone. That shiny gold satisfaction badge, yeah, it definitely does not equal a money-back guarantee. Finally, let's wrap things up in Section 6, DIY versus buying PLR, the final verdict. Bringing all this investigative data together, let's look at the practical application of everything we've just uncovered. If you take the do-it-yourself approach, figuring out your own AI prompts and writing your own niche validation guide from scratch costs you absolutely nothing but your own time. Furthermore, you retain full pass-through rights to sell it however you want to whoever you want with zero legal restrictions. But getting it right could take you days or weeks of frustrating trial and error. On the other hand, this PLR package costs $9.97 and gives you a fully written 42-page battle-tested strategy on day one. But the trade-off is massive. You are bound by strict licensing restrictions preventing you from passing on resale rights to your audience, and you have absolutely zero possibility of a refund if you don't like it. Which leaves us with this final thought. The AI Niche Sniper definitely provides a seemingly solid, fast-track framework to uncover those hidden profit pockets without the manual grind. But you have to navigate a funnel laden with hidden recurring costs, accept a rigid single-tier license, and swallow a strict no-refund policy. So the big question you have to answer is this. Are you ready to trade full licensing rights and a refund safety net for a 48-hour speed to market? Think on that. Thanks so much for joining.